Where growth meets community, we reign supreme.
Hey, it's Cal F. Jackson Green, better know the name. Building up the city while we elevate the game. Only on SKST Radio. Wednesdays we lock, street grind on the muscle. Beats by bro, got it knock, protect, empower, elevate. That's the routine. Virginia Beach rise up when they hear
Cash Green, CAAs, yeah, the city's heartbeat. The Councilman Cash Green Show. Tune in, take a seat.
We are live, and we're so excited. I mean, how did you like that theme song?
I absolutely loved it. That was amazing.
I'm supposed to be looking at that camera right there. We are having a good time, as you can see. This is our summer program, and where community meets growth. Our growth meets community.
That is true.
Either way, I've got pillars in the community, people who are champion to keep our community healthy, whole, and happy. I want to introduce to some. Make sure you like and subscribe. What's your Facebook page?
And share.
Nairobi Integrated Services on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram.
I want to introduce to some and to others, Miss Latifah. Now, I thought about it like Queen Latifah, but then your daughter said it's not spelled like Queen Latifah.
No, I'm the original.
It's pronounced like that, just not spelled like that.
So, Miss Latifah, what organization are you with as you look into the camera?
So I am with Nairobi Integrated Services, LLC. We are a substance abuse program that does offer outpatient therapy. We also offer intensive outpatient substance abuse counseling services for youth and adults. So we're trying to reach out to our youth, and we're trying to combine that with boxing or some other things. And we're trying to do that through Virginia Beach, but we are welcoming all areas.
All areas. Yes. I love it. Again, my name is Councilman Cash Green. You have tuned in to SKST Radio, where we are streaming live on Twitter, TikTok. Are we on TikTok? Well, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and the World Wide Web. So make sure that you are tuned in, like, share, and subscribe. And who do we have here?
Hi, I'm Sania Robinson. I am a youth support partner along with the peer recovery support specialist. I work with Nairobi Integrated Services alongside as an administrator. Also, along with the Cash Green, I am a crisis coordinator, and we're working on getting the Cash Green community and our foundation out, and especially working and bringing in the youth and making sure that the youth is being advocated for and the youth can advocate for themselves, and different groups and community things that we can do with the combining of Nairobi Integrated Services and Cash Green's foundation.
Thank you so much. I mean, that was very eloquent, Elise said. How old are you?
I am actually 22.
Now, I had to do that because I know, like everyone else thought, she's probably a minor. No, she's 22 years old. She's giving back. She's helping us reach our youth, those who are at a crisis point. This is why any organization needs to have a student peer advocate, and that's where you come in at.
Yeah, I do. With the student peer advocate, it will be different from counselors and different from therapists, because then it's not as far as every case is different. So with being a youth support partner or being in the youth field, if you're trained the right way, you know that every case is different. And so you make your treatment plan based on a child and not just a treatment plan that is followed by the guidelines that every child is supposed to be the same way, which is not true, because it's all about what happened to you more than what's wrong with you and the outcome of what happened to you to make your reaction be the way that it is. And so as long as we get you help for what happened to you, then we can start to change what you're doing.
That is powerful. I'm telling you, everyone, stay tuned. This is, I think, one of the most powerful episodes that we're going to talk about is today. we're going to be talking about mental health. It's been a national topic. It has been on people's minds and hearts. I mean, why is Miss Latifah, not spelled like Queen Latifah, why is mental health, how is that such a big topic from when I was growing up in the 70s and 80s? Why is mental health now such a premier subject topic for professionals?
I think that's because it's affecting a lot of people. It's a lot of traumas, a lot of things that's going on. We also had the pandemic, people coming up from out of that. I think we was already, in the decline with people's mental health, but even after the pandemic, I've noticed that it has been even more declining. And so speaking of those things will just help to, as we talked about in the Safe Virginia Beach or Making Virginia Beach Safe community conference yesterday, to listening.
Wait, say it again. What did we have yesterday?
The Making Virginia Beach Safe. Listening and people putting out the input. The biggest thing is just, trying to reach people where they're at.
So we had a listening session in Virginia Beach at Bayside Recreation Center, where we brought together community leaders and residents to discuss how we can keep Virginia Beach safe, where there are areas in Virginia Beach where they do not feel safe. And this was in response to the 14 youth that were shot on the ocean front. And we are so grateful that there were no deaths, casualties that occurred. We're so grateful for that. But it was a lesson for us. And I think we as a community, we need to respond. Yes. It was a wake-up call for us. And this is really why I'm bringing your organization to the forefront today to talk about mental health. We don't want to put a Hollywood spin on mental health. We want you to tell us the nuts and bolts of what it means. Right. If we have 14 kids that were shot on the ocean front, I mean, is that mental health? Could we say that?
Yes, I could say that, that is mental health, because if someone was in their right mental health space, would they do that?
That's a good point.
Would they involve themselves in that? So just trying a different spin, even to therapy. So while Nairobi is partnering with the Cash Green team to get out there and provide crisis interventions and provide more help so that we can intervene to prevent situations like this, or also to prevent them from being incarcerated. That's what the goal is for Nairobi and the Cash Green crisis team moving forward.
Thank you. We have on the screen there, the mayor put together a task force which met on this past Tuesday, which someone on this panel was on national television.
Yes. That
what
is
your
true.
name?
I am
for the audience.
Sania Robinson. It's okay if anyone wants to say my name. I just try to make sure to express to make sure my name is spelled right and said right, because I will want to say someone else's name right. In the case of, yes, I was at the meeting and I was kind of allowed and out putting my word out there as far as for the youth and trying to advocate as much as possible, because there isn't that many youth that feel the boldness to want to talk. Sometimes I don't feel like it either, so I can't go against the feeling of nerves and stuff like that. But we do got to get out there, because this is our community just as much as it is any of the older people. And that's right. if we want to be real, we're gonna be here longer than the older folks. No offense. No offense. But we the ones that's, we yell and scream. We the next generation of parents, and we the next generation coming up, and we growing up in this world. But we also gotta realize we gotta make a difference and change to where the outcome is coming. Because as of right now, we got a lot of people crying out for help, and the way that they're crying out for the help isn't the proper way. So we're losing more of our young folks than we are keeping them. And that's just, it's going to make the balance uneven.
So I'm so thankful for your words and your wisdom, really helping our audience understand that you are coming from a position of experience, meaning where you're at as a young adult, 22, I'm 53. And so my relatability is 3 generations removed. And so having your voice will really be a lifeline to youth at risk. Say again the name of your organization and why you chose that organization. Oh, look. Someone has it online.
They have recovered it. They have brought it back. It's okay. It's all across the news. I encourage everyone to go find it, and also to keep up with the next meeting. So some of our younger generations and our younger folks can come out and advocate for the things that you feel like the community need. Advocate for where you feel like you're not as safe in certain areas, and where you feel like you are safe, and why you feel like you're safe, so we can continue to expand that.
That's correct.
Now, with Nairobi Integrated Services, Nairobi means cool waters. And so when I think of peace and mental health peace, I think of cool waters. So if you think about it, when you're at your most stressful point, you want to do something that involves water, some sort of liquid. So just keeping it honest, just going to the ocean front, just sitting by water, taking a bath. Those things, listening to the rain, it all involves water. So that's why Nairobi is named Nairobi. I also want to put a highlight in, you did say, we are removed from that generation, but it is up to us to uplift and bring our youth to where we are. And so one of the things that I see in Cash Green, I also see it in myself, is that we have to look at these youth. We have to see them where they are and bring them out of where they are to a place where they need to be. They don't know what they want to do, where they are. They've not been exposed to a lot of different things. And so as an older generation, that's our job. And so that's what I did with my daughter. She wants to work in the medical field, and that's what she wants to do, right? But I always, even in that, she's going to do it.
There, y'all.
She's doing it.
I am. I'm inspired at the moment in class to be a doula.
Yes, and she's going to be an LPN.
Wait.
But in the meantime, we have her set up with mental health, and she fought me tooth and nail. I don't want to do that. This is not. But if you listen to her and her works and the things that she does a better job than myself. And I just sit there. I'm the one with all of the degrees and the certifications, and I listen to her, and she is magnificent. She's a good representation of Nairobi, a good representation for the Cash Green team. Yeah. And I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her that she's embracing what I'm instilling in her. And even as she goes into the medical field, she's going to be able to take all of this with her, because that baseline is going to help her be a better medical professional.
So you said a couple of terms, LP, then you said doula. Please expound on the word LP and then doula.
LPN. So she will be starting school this fall to become a licensed practitioner nurse.
Okay.
And she's in school currently to complete a doula. So she wants to help people through their pregnancy. And I think having a background in mental health is great. Because right now with postpartum depression, and I'm not, afraid to tell you that all of my pregnancies, especially the last 2 that I've had in my older age, they call those geriatric pregnancies. Is that what they call it?
They do.
Yes. As a doctor, No, I'm not a doctor, but
I have experienced postpartum to a very, very high degree. And I when I experienced it, I learned some new things that can help other people. But with her having that background of mental health as a learning the certified substance abuse counselor, learning through behavioral health, all of those things, she can help them through not only just their pregnancy as a physical aspect, but also as a mental aspect.
that is wonderful. We have a couple of more minutes before the break.
Okay.
And so again, tell us the name of your organization for the cameras.
The name of the organization is Nairobi Integrated Services.
Okay. And you can find, it's on the screen there. It is a addiction
Recovery and integrated behavioral health service. So we are a multidisciplinary company. We are well-rounded. So it's person-centered. It's not just focused, because we can't help the addiction or the substance use without helping the overall mental health. So we try to do that all together. It's holistic, in a holistic way.
in a holistic way. With that, we're going on a break. We'll be right back.
One, two, three, four, five. Oh, yeah. Take it back.
Dive into the vibrant world of the SKST podcast, where passion meets entertainment. Join us as we explore the dynamic stories that drive street grind entertainment and the creative beats behind Beats by Bro Production. Each episode promises insightful conversations and electrifying moments, celebrating culture and innovation. Tune in and feel the energy as we bring raw talent and unforgettable experiences to your ears.
All right, we are back with our summer program. My name, again, is your host, Councilman Cash Green. I represent the city of Virginia Beach, but I'm also a community partner where I'm all about Hampton Roads, the 7 cities. And so with that, I'm grateful to have a Cash Green Charitable Foundation where I can take off the political hat and I can be about my father's business.
Yes.
That just came to me. I mean, you guys like that?
I
did.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not about me. This is about you.
Well, no, I want you to expound on the summer camp that's going on and how we're going into the FC high performance gym and bringing the kids there. And, talk about what was the boxing that you were doing with them, teaching them boxing. Like my daughter said, they don't have nothing else to do but get in trouble. I don't mind. There were playground, as they used to say. So just trying to get. That's trying to get them involved in more positive things, and bringing down that negative energy and reinforcing it with some positive stuff.
So we met. Usually I'm out in the community. I'm going to small businesses, but I launched the Cash Green Charitable Foundation as a way so that I can cross borders. I can go to Portsmouth, Chesapeake, Norfolk, Newport News. In this case, Newport News.
Yes.
We had someone who joined the Cash Green team who recently became a leasing agent.
Oh.
And so she became a leasing agent at Harbor Park Apartments. And she said, listen, the kids, it's HUD housing. They don't have a summer program. She looked at me and Tonella and said, could you guys run a summer program? And without us thinking about it, we said yes.
Yeah, that's doing great.
And we're grateful. It's a 6-week program where we offer resources, a structured learning for the kids, fun activities. We have professionals that are visiting the kids in Newport News. Where did I meet both of you at? Where was the first time I met you at, Miss Latifah?
You met me in the line doing early voting in Virginia Beach. And you came to me and was like, hey, where do you live? And I told you, like, oh, you're in my district. And he's like, vote Cash Green. And he gave this great spiel about who he is. I was just real ecstatic about his energy, because one of the things that I admire most about him is that he is active in the community. He's just not sitting behind somewhere or, just doing things just to fit the bill or just fit the part. Like, just, okay, because I am in this council position, I got to do so many things, so I'm just going to do this. No, he's actively out here helping the people. And I have not found that one instance where someone has not been able to contact him and he's able to connect them with the resources to help them. And I believe that's what the councilmen are there for. They are the connection to the people that we pay to be in office.
That's true.
And I appreciate and I've seen that about him. So, a lot of people, I can't really say that about, but I won't, because this is a political space, but there's a few others that I would love to mention later on that I was able to connect with.
Yes.
And they were able to help me. Some may remember, some may not, but I appreciate that and I'll never forget it.
Yeah, no, we thank you for that. With that being said, tell us a little bit about your background in certifications and where did you get your degree to work at?
Okay, so I got I have a bachelor's degree in sociology. I got it from Norfolk State University.
Norfolk, behold.
Behold, the green and gold, yes. So I got my degree there. I have a certification. I'm certified substance abuse counselor. That's a CSAC. I just recently passed the test. It was it should have been that long, but it was long for me, being a mom. And I also I'm a qualified mental health professional. I have been a QMHP since 2012.
Explain that word, QM.
HP, qualified mental health professional. And I at one time had it for child and adult. However, so it started out where it was just QMHP and you were able to work with both sets. And then the state separated and then it was A for adults, C for child. I had that. And then now they just recently put it all together as one again. So I'm a qualified mental health professional, meaning that I work with people and helping them to connect them to resources, provide, give them coping mechanisms to deal with their mental health diagnosis, and, to be able to manage it and live productive lives. So.
Thank you. I mean, that is very intensive. Thank you for your hard work, and we look forward to talking to you a little bit more.
And I'm working on my master's, so
why do you have to say more? Everyone's trying to show me up.
Okay.
She's working on her master's, everyone. Tune in if you have to be on the next episode.
Well, no, they can be tuning in while following us at Nairobi Integrated Services.
Okay.
Hey, that will work.
Yes.
They're going to follow you.
I hope so.
Okay. Follow. Make sure to follow. Let's talk a little bit about youth specialist.
Okay, so we'll start off with because my first one was I can't even talk right now. Okay,
you're doing
peer
great.
recovery support specialist, and as a peer recovery, what a peer recovery support specialist is, because I feel like I'm throwing words at y'all.
You're doing great.
But it is basically someone that has the lived experience in either mental health or substance abuse use or troubles, because I don't like to say diagnosis or anything. I like to say that there are little troubles that we overcome.
Okay.
And you either get the proper help that you needed, or you get the proper help regardless, and you get your life and everything back on the ball game with whatever resources, whatever support that you had to use, and then you come back after taking a 72-hour training. So this is open for anybody. Definitely hit me up if y'all want to know, because I will help y'all.
So where did they hit you up at?
My email is all on the Nairobi Integrated Services
I don't know if I
too.
said that.
And then
703.
Yes.
So it's
703.
It's our extension, yes. You call Nairobi 757-606-9421, extension 703.
Yes. And if you could find my email on the page, you can always email me. That's a text line too, so y'all can text too. I know how our younger crew don't like calling. I don't either.
You can text.
So there is that.
Oh, there it is.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. It's on the screen. Please take note. This is serious. Mental health, believe it or not, even though we're laughing, this is serious.
Yes, it is. It's a battle that I done fought on my own. Me personally, I have major depression, anxiety, PTSD. I have a story. I wouldn't be able to be in my position if I didn't have a story.
Life experience.
Yes, a life experience, a nice story that I'm able to come back and say that I relate to. I'm able to relate to y'all to the youth in different circumstances and situations differently than someone on a clinical side.
Yeah.
So clinicals, you will feel like they're just coming from the book. Now, me on the other hand, you feel like I'm coming from the world. I probably was in the same hood that you came from at one point. I probably been in the same services. I probably been through the same things you've been through, and I'm able to help provide some support and give you the counsels and stuff that we can to help you.
Just a bookmark right there. This is so important. The information that you're giving to our audience. On one hand, they can get the clinical, the certification, the book smart knowledge, but there may be teens or adults that dropped out of school that won't feel like a clinician can connect with them. You can provide lived experience.
Yes, I dropped out, y'all. Don't give up. I got a GED now, and I can help anybody get a GED. I can put you onto the right programs to help you get one. We are here to support.
Nothing wrong with that. Listen.
Don't judge me. Don't you judge me. Don't you judge me.
And when
I've got some more schooling too.
I'll just say you completed high school. Okay. So what that is a general
education
diploma. So therefore it is a diploma in my eyes. So when they put that there, if it says that you complete high school and they're like, oh, it doesn't say GED. No, you completed high school.
If you look at some applications, it says GED or high school. So you already know that it kind of fits. It's right in the same book.
That's right.
So I did have to go back to school to do more academic studying, 4 years. And then I went to Regent University, and pursuing my juris degree because I thought that I was going to become a lawyer. And now I sit as a elected official.
And that's right.
So from a GED where I felt like everyone would judge me because I was a smart kid like you, and I got bored easily. If I felt like I can outsmart the teacher, then I took my test and I was done. And then I left.
That I understand. I used to be in geometry, 9th grade, and the teacher would be in there teaching and I'd be in there sleep. I mean, head down sleep. And then when we go home, which crazy thing is I used to be asleep in her classroom and I used to do my homework. I always had a passing grade in that one class because when I got home, I looked up a little YouTube video if I needed the help from the YouTube video, and I did my homework and I turned it in. And every time I went to class, I went back to sleep and did it over and over again. And that was kind of where I lost my motivation when it came down to school, because sometimes it does get boring and gets repetitive. So I don't understand that.
Okay. And this is why you are a youth peer specialist, it's long.
Yes, and then the crazy thing is my name is going to get longer. Once I finish my doula certification, it's going to get longer. And the LPN is going to get longer.
So give it to me slowly. What is the beginning?
So it's a PRS. In short, it's a peer recovery support specialist.
Peer recovery sports. Support.
Yes.
So let's start again. Peer recovery
support.
Oh, okay, I get it. That's all you had to do is show me. I'm a visual learner.
Yes, understand that. And then we have the youth support partners. Now, youth support partners and a peer recovery support specialist is a little bit different. We kind of still use the background as a peer recovery because you couldn't get the youth support without being a peer. But with youth support, you're more taught to be in the surroundings of younger children, definitely between the age of like 7 to 18, 21 maybe. And you're really focused more on that. You've got the education to be in school buildings, to go to court, to advocate for, you know how we got the castle workers in Virginia Beach?
Yes.
I mean in Norfolk.
Yeah.
That kind of is with the youth.
We have them too.
The youth can also help with the youth support partners can also help with that, help be alongside of a castle worker and come up with a plan. And come up with a plan for youth and the decisions on how we can make something different. Because again, we don't want to make all the children have the same treatment plan, because that's not going to work for every child. It's not going to work.
Listen,
Yes.
we are coming to the end of this show. I'm looking at the time. It's up there, 29 minutes that we've been. Hasn't it gone quickly?
Yes, it has, I will say.
So if you had something to say to the audience, what would you say first, Miss Latifah?
That see us here at our cool waters at Nairobi. This is a no judgment zone.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That is wonderful.
I would say keep pushing. Everything, it does get hard. It can get unmotivated. It can be days that you want to just sit and give up. But like Medea said, cry about it one day, but get up the next one. Yeah. And keep pushing. So I will say just keep pushing, because there will be days you might feel like you're not going to make it, but you're going to make it, because I made it.
You're going to make it. And this is Councilman Cash Green and the team.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
SKST Radio, Street Grind Entertainment. Beats by bro, yeah, we bring the flavor and the payment. All on the same network, moving with precision. Cater to the public, that's the mission and the vision. 3 companies, 1 vision, 1 sound, 1 team. From the streets to the speakers, we live in a dream. SKST Radio, Street Grind. Beats by bro,